Hi, internet humans. Welcome to this. Today I am going to work on stuffing the guts back into my bug. If you're new and you're wondering what I'm on the bug. This down here at my feet is Ragnar, my 69 VW Beetle that I am restoring for one of you to win. Link in the video description below, and watch out for those scam bots in the comment section. They'll just give you an internet STD. Dude, this thing can't weigh but 1,000 pounds now. It is so light. Time to clean this glass. Yeah, there was overspray from a previous paint job on these windows, that's for sure. I am almost completely out of microfibers. Dude, these look good. And they're original VW windows too. This side. It went into the top. I feel like there's a track that I should be putting in there. I think I have them. So I think I got all the gaskets here. For the little vent windows, the tracks, windowsill, disassemble, no disassemble. You want to talk about a tedious shit show of a job? Try putting this little rubber triangle strip back into this wing window. It was terrible. The trick is to get the tall side in first and then work your way along this short side, just pushing the rubber lip underneath the metal. But this is insanely tedious. These little things are brand new pins. I don't know what's harder, putting this window together or trying to keep my hands in this shot so you can see what I'm doing up close. I got one of the windows done, the other one's almost done. It took like 2.5 hours to do these. I got the other tracks I found, had them in the corner. Okay, now these little tabs. There's that one. Clips. Now these things gotta go in their place. No! You fuck. What the hell? Fucking garbage. Like with anything in life, the OEM ones are way better. So hold on to them if they're savable. Now, take this quarter glass, stick this thing in. I might have wanted to put this in before putting this felt track in there. Yeah, definitely want to put these guys on before that. Holy shit, this is tricky. Oh, I gotta put the felt in there. This inner felt strip track looks like a caterpillar, like a big stiff dead caterpillar. I got a tad bit of extra length here, so I can trim quite a bit off. Ah! Okay. Alright, stick this in here. So fun fact, that new car smell that most people love is stuff like this off-gassing inside your vehicle. You're welcome. In the words of the great Ralph Wiggums, tastes like burning. How the hell am I gonna do this? Gently? Oh, I hear a Charlie. Hold on. Hello. What is that?
These are more clips.
Turco is open?
Huh?
What time are they open till?
6.
Those guys are awesome.
Yep, and they gave them to you for free.
Thank you, Turco. Window crank. Window crank. My window crank's missing. This should be the last time I have to attach this. Regulator done. Oh, I have to try to squeeze this window. Can I use your helps real quick, sir?
Oh, jeez.
Can you squeeze this window in while I try to get this screw in? You're gonna have to squeeze the shit out of it.
Holy hell.
Oh, there you go. Almost. Oh, my Lanta. Alright. Oh. Ouch. There. This side is done and all reassembled. I had to readjust the felt strip and start at this end and work my way down, but So we'll come to the following day. It's a mochi donut. Back to work. That like 10-second time lapse you just watched was 4.5 hours of work. Replacing these window gaskets is the most irritating thing I've ever done on a vehicle in my entire life. It's stuff like that is why I prefer working on newer cars, like 1990 and newer. Because it's like someone assembled this with wood. I have a slight hunch that these cars never had that great of fit and finish brand new. Imagine they were fairly affordable, that's what made them popular. Jeez, this is gonna need some adjusting to make fit. I'll hold it in place for now. It honestly doesn't fit that bad, especially because it's not glued down. The only thing I'm not too happy with is the alignment of where the knobs go. I have to like shift this over when I glue it and hold it in place. From the top view, it doesn't look bad. There's some vents that go in here. This gets attached right there with some screws. There's a ring that goes around this, so it gets trimmed. The hardware in the corner is stretching it a little bit, so I'm gonna let it sit a day before I go and put the adhesive on there. The dash I took out of this thing was aftermarket and it fit like trash. This is a huge improvement. As much as I would love to use all OEM VW parts on this, I don't have the budget for that. This would be an expensive car if I sourced all VW parts for it. And honestly, I don't think the Volkswagen stuff would fit that much better. Does a 1/2-inch bolt work? Yep. Just need to hold that in place now. So obviously, because this sheet metal is so thin, I'm gonna have a plate on the bottom that it goes directly through and bolts to reinforce it. Probably a pretty big plate. This cage isn't really designed to be race spec, to race and sanctioned bodies, but I would trust it more than rolling over with nothing. That would just squish. Let's go R2-D2. I wish they made shop vacs that actually looked like R2-D2. That'd be cute. Apply section. Scalpel. That's a really bumpy area. 145 millimeters center of bar, about 145 centimeters center of bar, 120, 118. It's within a few millimeters of symmetrical. I bet you this car probably isn't even that. I'll hold it in place, take you back. Should probably be like right there. Yeah, final resting place. Here goes. There you go. I'm through. There's something oddly satisfying about just randomly drilling holes into this car. Oh yeah, that last hole is gonna be fun to drill. I gotta remove this crossbar. What size is that? There you go. There you go. It's pretty clean too. Like you can't see the bar from this angle, and you get right there, it's tucked perfectly behind the B pillar, which is good because that's already a structurally strong point in the top of the Beetle shell, so now it just has an extra rib. Geology. No. Biology. One of you will get that reference. Before I go and glue carpet in this thing, I have the hardest job left ahead of me, and I was kind of putting it off. So this box right here is the headliner in the C pillar and B pillar fabric. Smells so good. Oh, this is gonna be difficult. I need my hammock. Portable clean workbench, aka napping device. One side, two sides. Okay, this thing's nice and clean so that way nothing gets dirty. Black vinyl headliner. just like it would have had from the factory, I think. Since I've never done this myself personally, I watched a couple of tutorials online. It seems a lot of people use foam padding to go behind this stuff. However, I asked the guys at Churco, the VW shop where I bought all this stuff from. They've been building Beetles for longer than I've been alive, and they said they do not use the foam on the back side. It does have some Dynamat, like sound deadening insulation on the inside here. I'm gonna add a little bit more, but personally, I'm not trying to make this thing into a Rolls Royce. It's a 69 VW Beetle. Measure 63 times, cut once. No pressure on me, considering I've never done this before. And there's like really no instructions. I'm just gonna have to teach myself as I go. These are kind of hard to pry. There, I should be good. So I go all the way up to the very top with it. These tabs, you really gotta pry the crap out of them. Yeah, because then when you pull it, yeah, alright. It's in there, but I feel like I could get it in there further, but before I go and glue anything down, let me just see. No perforations on the B-pillar. That's gonna look so good with that gloss black cage in front of it. Here goes nothing. The door doesn't shut if you do it this way. So I thought it looked better this way. Looks like I gotta do it the other way. I had a slight suspicion this was how it went. I just didn't think it would because it didn't look as good. But that is how it goes. Yeah, cut me some slack here. I don't have any instructions and I have nothing to go off of because this was put together with different stuff. Alright, door shut test. Yep, it shuts. The leather stripping's still not broken in, but it shuts. This is going to be a highly labor-intensive thing for me to film and super time-consuming, so it's definitely going to be spread across 2 videos, but I just want to hammer out a bunch of work right now, so time-lapse engage. Stinks. I've had a fan going the entire time I've been doing this, trying to circulate air through here. Well, I think this is about all I'm going to do tonight, because I feel like I can see sounds. Upholstery is definitely not my strong suit, and I'm mixed on how this is turning out. So here's the first side I did. It looks weird, the little squares where the seatbelt anchors are underneath the fabric. That's why I think foam would have looked better. But then if you come down here, there's some little bubbly areas, and that is from peeling it up and putting it back down when the adhesive was partially dry. So I might have to peel, scrape, and redo that area. Down here, it's alright until you get to the very bottom, but right here where you see that cutout, this is going to be all covered with carpet down here, so it probably doesn't matter. Jar side's coming out a lot better. Again, it looks ugly where the seatbelt anchors are. There's like, that's why I feel like foam behind it would have made it look better. But yeah, it's too late now. I'm sending it. If you'd like to critique my upholstery work and tell me what I should have done, I will gladly reply back with a middle finger emoji. Because it's my first time. At least I'm showing you and not just like, yeah, it's a perfect car and then not putting it in the video. I purposely started with the area right behind the roll bar right there, so that way you really don't see it when the car is all assembled. Ooh, a French fry. Still good. Like I said, this is gonna be super labor intensive and time consuming to do this entire interior. The next video, I plan on tackling the roof, which is fun because it's got fish bones. These guys right here, they're like fish ribs. I numbered them because they're each different lengths. I think that is that. No, so I do under the rear windows, then I do the roof with the fish bones, and then the weather stripping and the rear quarter glasses go in, and then under the back window, and the actual back window goes in because the window glass and rubber molding hold it all in together. And then I'll put the carpet in because I don't want to get glue on my carpet. That's why I took it back out. And then I'll glue the dash and put the door cards and the back cards in. And then the seats. And then the interior is done. Other than I gotta find a Nardi wheel for it. I'm gonna stop talking now. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!